Attention. Welcome to the Different Spectrums podcast. We dive into the wild world of mental health discussions. Get ready for profound talks, a sprinkle of humor and sarcasm, and a touch of colorful language. Just a quick heads up, our show reflects our individual opinions, which may not align with the standpoint of the podcast, our featured guests, or any related corporate entities. Our mission? To illuminate through laughter and satire because everyone needs a good chuckle. Chill out and don't stress over the small stuff. Legal troubles? No, thank you. Cancel culture? Please spare us. We'd rather keep this space lawsuit free. So buckle up, have a good time, and join us as we navigate the vibrant realm of mental health on the Different Spectrums podcast. Hey everybody, we back again.
Hey, we're back and we're live.
I'm Spencer, your co-host, and of course we have our licensed clinical therapist, Naz.
Hey. As my niece says, you're bald. Nazeer's bald. Naz, Dr. Naz.
Yep, there you go. Dr. Naz is a baldy.
Reminds me every day. I called her bald, she cried.
Well, I mean, you also said... Never mind. Remember, don't take us too seriously.
Or do. That's completely up to you.
There you go. Also, don't forget to run up those likes for us. We'd really appreciate it. So, we are doing a solo dolo podcast today, mainly focusing on the movie Mr. Deeds. The, I think, 2003 classic?
Deedsy.
2003? Yes, Deedsy. Which follows Adam Sandler as Mr. Deeds from just a small town where he inherits $400 billion, something like that. 40. Which today, like 2003, that was like tons of money. Like, don't get me wrong, I'd love $1 million, but like 40 billion today is not as much as it was probably. Yeah, in there. So, but he inherits all this money from his uncle who died. And then he has to go to New York where he's a small town guy, so he doesn't really understand like what all this New York shit is about. And he meets a girl who turns out to actually be a reporter and who lies about who she is and gets found out. After that, I mean, it ends with it's a true love story, ends well. If you haven't seen it yet, fucking go watch it. It's a great movie. It's one of Adam Sandler's like great movies,
Yeah.
Like I like older Adam Sandler,
yeah,
but like this is like peak Adam Sandler for me.
Peak Sandler.
Yeah, peak Sandler.
Yep.
And it's probably one of my favorite films by him, like right under like Waterboy. So yeah.
Valid.
But yeah. We're going to be talking about a few things, right? We're going to be talking about innocence. We're going to be talking about masking. We're also going to be talking about just trying to be yourself in situations where others are not going to think like you, and how sometimes that could be a good thing, and then sometimes it can be a bad thing. Right? And not all of us are going to be able to go off like Mr. Deeds does in some of those clips where he gets to punch people in the face and be all of that. We're going to have to keep that inside. We're going to have to keep that internally.
Yep.
And not going to be able to punch people in the face. No. But I think it's a good representation. So actually, and I found this out like when I was younger, but this is actually a remake of a film from the 30s done by M. Sandler. So I thought it was pretty cool. But yeah.
Wait a minute.
What?
It was a remake by Adam? Yes. This is a remake, but Adam Sandler didn't do the one in the 30s.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Adam Sandler remade it.
Okay. I was like, this motherfucker did the one in the 30s? He was 2?
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
So Benjamin Button shit.
Yep. But
he don't age. He don't age.
He don't age. He still looks pretty. He still looks pretty good. Yeah. I think it's all the loose clothing,
Probably.
Keeps you youth.
Probably.
Doesn't tighten everything up.
Basketball.
Yeah. Well, got to play that b-ball. Naz, anything before we get to the show?
Random tidbits, right? Spence picked the topics today, but also there's some other random stuff that's in there too. A little bit of echolalia that we can talk about, a little bit of bullying, a little bit of teasing, a little bit of ostracizing. And then we can talk a little bit about some rage and naivety. So we're going to talk about multiple different things in which the movie brings to us in these scenes. Plus, I'm going to ask Spence what his favorite clip is in the whole movie, because I know I got a clip that's like burned into my brain. And every time I go or do these two things, it's always fucking burned into my brain.
All right. Yeah. And, since we are new year, new things change up. We're mainly focusing on Mr. Deeds in this part, right?
Yep.
But we can always do a different clip, whether it be speaking with like the butler or with Winona Ryder's character and how she's just a compulsive liar and then turns out.
Yeah, there's tons of shit. There's just two scenes that echolalia are in my brain. Or it's not even just like the visual. Bruh. Yeah. I can't wait.
Well, so
let's do it. Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
There it is.
Whoop, there it is. Hey everyone, have you been looking for something to help you when you feel extra fidgety? How about when you have a sensory overload? Well, I'm here to introduce you to the Oh No Fidget Roller. It helps me regulate and also feel at ease. The Oh No Roller comes in 5 different materials, including plastic, aluminum, steel, titanium, and silicone. You can use our code DSP10 to get 10% off your order when you visit onoroller.com and get your roll on.
You guys need anything else here?
To my sweetheart, I love you completely with all my soul. Without you, I'm nothing, a butterless roll.
That's good.
You like that, gentlemen? Hallmark said it showed some potential, which is pretty cool.
Longfellow Deeds?
Just call me Deeds, pal. Easy with that Longfellow stuff.
Chuck Cedar, CEO, Cecil Anderson, General Counsel of Blake Media.
Hey, handshakes are for strangers. We hug around here, buddy. What's up? What's up? Welcome to town. Come on, don't be shy. I like that beard, Abe Lincoln style. Have a seat, boys. Murph.
Yeah, Deej?
I thought you were sick today.
No, that was a lie, pal.
Well, you fooled me.
I did?
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Deeds.
Oh, just Deeds. You sounded so sick on the phone. You're good. Do that sick voice again.
Deej, I can't come to work today. I think I got strep throat.
That's unbelievable. You could be a radio actor or something.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Sure.
Hey, Deeds, read a card already. I gotta get back on duty.
Okay, I better get up there. Good meeting you, gentlemen.
Mr. Deeds, does the name Preston Blake mean anything to you?
Well, Mom's maiden name was Blake. I only got one for you guys this week, but I got a feeling it's gonna end my losing streak with Hallmark.
Deeds, Preston Blake was your mother's uncle.
You kidding me? I got an uncle? That's awesome. How's he doing?
He's dead.
Oh, no. Well, if there's anything I can do.
Deej!
Okay, I'll be right with you guys.
When Mr. Blake died, he left an enormous fortune. $40 billion. He left it all to you, Deeds.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about? You gotta get back on duty. You're not a cop.
Yeah, you're right. I got this down the costume shop. But it can't hurt to pretend.
What a Weisenheimer. Okay, everybody, it's showtime. I call this 50th anniversary card, which is quite a feat nowadays. 50 years have passed by with laughter and tears. Do you remember when we went to the zoo and that time we drank all the beers?
Beers, oh yeah.
I promise to love you for 50 years more, even when your bosoms sag down to the floor.
Oh yeah, that was awesome. Oh,
It looks like you won't have to be delivering pizzas anymore, Deeds. Now you're a very rich man.
What's that got to do with delivering pizzas?
Oh, that's so
Ladies, top one's yours.
Oh, thank you, Deeds.
Of course.
Yummy, yummy. So, Deeds, what's new?
I found out I have an uncle, but he died.
Oh, that's too bad.
He gave me $40 billion, though.
Well, that's nice.
Oh, yeah.
Don't you go and spend it all on some fancy record player.
I won't.
Who are your friends, Deeds?
Oh, I'm sorry. Chuck, Cecil, this is Jane, Kitty, and Sue.
Pleasure to meet you, Cecil.
Pleasure's all mine, Kitty. Or should I just say,
Meow.
Keep it in your pants, Anderson.
Now, why am I inheriting this money?
You're Mr. Blake's closest living relative.
Really? He had nobody else?
Nope, that's it.
Gosh, I never even met the guy. Could you hold this for a second?
Mr. Weatherly, how you doing, pal?
Very well, D. Just going to the pharmacy.
Oh, well, let me get you there a little quicker.
How's your wife?
She's fine.
Terrific. Say hi for me.
I will.
Okay, here you go.
Thanks for the lift, D.
Oh, you got it.
Deeds, we need you to come back to New York with us just for a few days.
We're drawing up some papers that you'll need to sign.
What kind of papers?
You see, technically, you've inherited 300 million shares of Blake Media, Inc. Now, Chuck and I, along with some of the partners, are going to buy that stock for $40 billion, which, of course, we've had to borrow from various
who cares
other...
about all the financial mumbo-jumbo? We just need a little bit of time to dot the T's and cross the I's. And while we're doing that, we need you to stay away from the press.
Well, the media frenzy will die down in a couple of weeks, but until then...
Oh, you don't want reporters crawling all over this lovely little town, do you?
Oh, no. Crazy eyes.
What? Oh, yeah. Hey, Deeds.
How you doing, pal? I got your pizza for you just the way you like it.
Oh, yes. French fries and Oreos. You know me all too well, Deeds.
What are you in for?
I'm doing a one-nighter for biting Ed the mailman. Guy was trying to cast a spell on me, you know, like a wizard or something.
Are you sure about that?
I don't know, maybe he was just waving. Hey, who are your friends?
Oh, this is Chuck and Cecil. They're from New York.
I don't like them.
Okay. Nice seeing you. I've never been to New York before. I suppose I could check out the sights. Give me an hour to pack, okay?
You got it.
Wow.
Shares.
If I got Preston Blake to trust me with his company, I can get this moron to do the same.
I mean, look at him.
This is Major Tom to ground control. I'm stepping through the door. And I'm floating in a most peculiar way. And the stars look very different today.
For here am I sitting in a tin can.
That's right, Anderson.
Far above the world.
Planet Earth is blue, and there's nothing I can do. Oh,
Party pooper. It's awesome.
Have we met?
Not unless you have a sick kid.
Oh, you're a very important man in this town now, Mr. Deeds.
I don't know about that.
I sing at the Metropolitan Opera, and Blake Media contributes 50% of our budget. So, on behalf of the opera, thank you!
That was awesome. You shouldn't be thanking me, though. You should be thanking my great uncle.
He was a pretty interesting man. I served on the board of the Guggenheim with him.
Really? I'm not sure what that is, but good luck with it.
You know, I would love to write a piece on you for the New Yorker.
What's a New Yorker?
It's a magazine
Uh-huh.
with essays, witty cartoons.
I read the Mandrake Falls Gazette, and they got some cartoons in there also. You know who's a riot? That Beetle Bailey guy. He's always wearing his hat and doing his thing. But it is an honor to meet a real writer such as yourself, George. I've been trying to get my stuff published for years, but that Hallmark is one tough cookie to crack.
Hallmark?
He writes greeting cards.
I try.
Oh, you must share one with her.
Oh, I don't know about that, Mr. French.
Who's Mr. French?
Doesn't he look like Mr. French?
I've never heard of him.
Come on.
All right, I'll give you one. This is a Mother's Day card I've been working on. Mom, you are the one who brought me to planet Earth. You are the one who suffered through my 14-hour birth. You are the one who made lemonade for me after I'd come back from play. I love you, Mom, so have a wicked nice Mother's Day. Something like that.
An instant classic.
Genius, genius, genius.
Do you write your poems with a crayon, Deeds?
Oh, it's amazing.
I see why you brought me here. To goof on me, huh? Don't be silly, Deeds. Pipe down, George. I may seem funny to you, but if you came to Mandrake Falls, you might seem funny to us. Well, nobody would laugh at you and make you feel stupid, because that wouldn't be good manners. Maybe my poems aren't that great, but I know some people who like them. Anyways, it's the best I can do. Okay, well, we're gonna get going. Sorry about that, Pam. I hope I didn't embarrass you. And if it wasn't for Miss Dawson being here, I'd probably knock your heads in.
I don't mind.
Okay.
I think I just shat myself.
We're back again.
Hey, we're back and we're live. Sorry. There's the earwax in my ear. It got stuck right there. It distracted me. But we're just as live as Gigi's fucking foot.
Jesus. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
That's Christ.
Sponsored by Diet Coke Lime. It's back and it's delicious.
Is that a Coca-Cola joint?
It is.
I didn't even know
Diet
that.
Coke.
Damn, they changed the fucking
Because it's old. Like this is a old
retro.
Yeah, it's a retro one, so they brought out the retro packaging. It's actually quite good. Check
Throwback.
it out. Diet Coke Lime.
There you go.
Coca-Cola.
Go buy it.
Give us that money. There you go. So, like I said in the intro, this is Mr. Deeds. We're gonna be doing this film. One of my favorite films of Adam Sandler's long career. It just hits home. It's one of those ones that just has classic, just everything in it, whether it be the music, whether it be just the comedy, and then also has that mix of like drama in it. You know, it's that classic Adam Sandler where it's like there's all this comedy and then there's just a little bit of drama, just a little bit, you know. And he does a great job with this, and just a really great cast, like Winona Ryder, gosh, I'm blanking on his other name. It's a Teta name. Tutorial? Yeah. I forgot.
Is that the Spanish dude?
Yeah.
Yeah. Love him.
He's great. Love him. And I love how like his career has just like blossomed as he's gotten older.
Yep.
And how like he used to just be the guy from like Adam Sandler movies to me.
Yep.
He was always that guy. And then all of a sudden now he's just killing in like every role.
Yep.
But yeah. So what would you say your favorite Adam Sandler movie is, and where would this rank in it?
Oh shit. So this joint was coming out. Obviously, Waterboy gotta be up there. You know, everyone knows my
Football.
my coach. The weird mumble thing I get is from the coach. You know, we don't play a football, you know, sometimes, you know. So right,
yeah, everybody knows.
When the pervert knives come out, you know, I got you know, admit these, you know. So that's where that comes from. Also, I have echolalia where I love just saying that the devil. That's the devil. And I actually taught one of my clients because I was stimming it and she's 15 and I just said it the devil and she just starts saying that's the devil.
That's good. Teaching Satanism. And,
I told her I dare you to go outside and tell your mom that's the devil. Mm-hmm.
yeah, it'd be really good.
Yeah. I haven't
never seeing you again.
I haven't seen her since. It's been winter break though, so
probably the best, but it's fine.
It's probably fine. She'll be better without me. This was hot. Little Nicky was good. That shit was crazy. Deedsy, you know, we did Big Daddy. So right, Big Daddy. Those few right there, but then also you got Happy Gilmore too. So it's just hard to really place for me. I don't know, man. That Big Daddy sometimes that shit gets like sad, bro.
That was a sad one because it's a kid.
I know, and it's like
and everything, and
they take
he doesn't
him
even
from
get
him.
the kid at the end, like technically,
Yeah.
'cause, like because his real dad actually speaks out. It's just like John Stewart's my dad. They're like, oh shit, nice.
Fuck, man. It might actually be Happy Gilmore, the original. And it's a close second between this and The Waterboy. But technically, The Waterboy, there's so much fucking echolalia with all of those. Yeah, that's a tough one, Spence. I can't do it. I might have to go Waterboy. I might have to lean Waterboy because that's what got me into the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just football, and it's like one of the greatest sports movies of all time, right? Even though it's like, who would have thought that'd be like a great sports movie? The Waterboy.
Yep. And
Fair
then
enough.
fucking whatchamacallit was hot for years and years and years and years too. The one where he goes to prison, The Longest Yard, which we did upon.
Longest Yard is fantastic. I love that fucking movie.
Staple. There's so much. I don't even know what my childhood would be like, real talk, as a millennial without Adam Sandler.
It'd be tough. Click was also a good one.
We did that one. Yeah, we love Adam Sandler on this podcast, folks. It's just,
we do.
He brought a lot of joy.
Such a great guy. And then there's also this story of like one of his co-workers on The Longest Yard, the other quarterback. I'm blanking on his name, but the other quarterback,
the Mexican dude, or that Filipino, whatever he is.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm saying on the guards.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
That guy. And he actually brought up a story about how like Adam Sandler would just like take his kid around set and just talk to him and just tell him like how all the cameras and the lighting works and all that stuff. And he's just a solid dude, Adam Sandler. Like, can't say anything bad about him. He's awesome. He's an awesome guy. So
dope as hell. Keeps his family in the movies, keeps his friends in the movies, right? Keeps giving people, right? He keeps spreading the money around.
And he just like, and he also is just himself now. Like he doesn't have to, he doesn't have to dress a certain way. Like he can do whatever he wants because he's like, I got all the money I ever want, so I don't even care.
Yeah.
Like I'll wear and say like do whatever I want. I'll play basketball with Timothy Chalamet or whatever the fuck his name is. Like
yeah, I think I did see that.
Yeah.
Yours?
So.
Did you say yours is Waterboy or did you say it was this?
I probably have to say Waterboy.
Okay.
Just because it's like when you talk about like just iconic, like that movie is just iconic with everything. Like comedy wise, like they're not even just like him, Bobby, but everybody else, Henry Winkler in that, the mom, like they all do such a great job and it blends so well together.
How have we not done the Waterboy?
Haven't we? I thought we did.
No, man, we've talked about it a lot. I don't think we've done it.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to do the Waterboy. None of our guests pick it, to be fair. Like
no, our guests off as hell, bro.
So we'll probably have to do the Waterboy.
We're gonna have to do the Waterboy. We're gonna have to do the Waterboy. Yeah.
Okay.
And real talk, he's had some other like newer ones that were hit or miss, right? But some of them joints, the one about the basketball player, that shit was actually really good. I actually really liked the one. Did you see that one?
No, I haven't seen that one only because I'm like, I don't want to ruin Anthony Edwards for myself. Like, I know he's not that guy. Like, I know he's not like a piece of shit in real life.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
But like, I don't want to be like, fuck this guy.
But he likes talking shit, Ant, and so he says that, you know.
He does. But this is like,
it's pretty
from
bad.
The clips I've seen, like, he doesn't just like talk shit. Like, bad. He gets personal.
Yeah, he fucks over his mom. I think the guy's mom's like dying and stuff. Like, it's not.
Yeah. So that's my only thing. But when it comes to like drama, like Adam Sandler is actually like really good.
Uncut Gems, obviously,
I couldn't watch that movie after. Like, I couldn't watch that movie after I saw that woman's ass. I was like, I can't watch anything else about this fucking movie. I'm like,
I don't remember
that. I forgot her fucking name, but the woman's ass, like his love interest of the movie, her ass was so fat. I was like, nope. I'm not watching.
I can't concentrate.
I can't concentrate on this shit. Fuck that.
I'm done. That's $5 well spent in the theater.
Fuck that.
I'm out.
That shit's still on my continue watching after all these years. I'm
it just paused on her tush.
Just on that ass. Nope.
Jesus, I'm gonna have to go back and see this.
It's like the same thing, kind of like with the manager for Ted Lasso. Like, she's just so fucking gorgeous. Like that woman.
Oh yeah,
the blonde hair woman.
Yeah.
She's just so gorgeous. Sometimes I'm just like, I can't fucking watch this shit. Sometimes.
You talking about the owner or the manager? The redhead girl.
Owner.
The owner. Yeah, she gorgeous, bro. And she's strong, tall, funny.
I know. Yeah.
Too. Yeah.
Dresses well. That's also something.
Sharp as hell.
But yeah. Anyways,
damn, there's a pivot.
We need to do the water boy.
We gotta do the water boy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, there you go. Oh yeah, I'm surprised we haven't done the water boy.
I know, it's crazy.
There's so much trauma in there.
So much trauma. There's so much autism. Bullying. So much autism. Yes.
Just get the face going.
We're about to get canceled on that one because that shit's kind of rocked her. It's fine.
We're just mimicking his fucking voice,
and
right?
The devil.
The devil. The devil. It's like, what are we supposed to talk about in that?
I don't know, man. We're just gonna make fun of him.
Religion? Like,
I don't know, man. My mama always used to say, like, you gotta sweep in the corners. That's where the devil lives. The devil's in the corner. I'm like, Ma, is the devil really in here? You just trying to get me to clean this shit.
Also, like, look at corners the wrong way.
I know. I'm like, every time I'm in the corner and I see the dirt in on the floor, and I'm like, that's the devil.
Just remember, devil in the corner.
I know. So that's what the devil is.
Is he in the dirt?
Yeah, he's in the dirt. Because if you don't clean the nooks and the crannies, you know, it lives in the corners. That's where it come out and you get you.
This kind of explains a lot.
My mother tried to scare the shit out of me a lot, bro. It wasn't It wasn't physical abuse. It was emotional manipulation with the fucking devil.
Yeah. But you know what?
My autistic ass.
As a parent, you gotta manipulate just a little bit, and like parents probably like. Parents hearing that are gonna be like, "What? You don't do? You do?
Yeah,
you do." Like my mom used to like always time me like to take out the trash. She'd be like, "All right, I'm gonna time you 1, 2, 3." And I'd be like, "How long was that?" She was like, "I don't fucking remember." And
I did it.
Was that a record? I think it was. So,
but you come from?
Hey, I was like the fucking Flash. All you saw was a blur when I was taking out the trash. I was came back.
Yeah. There you go. I remember my mom used to lock me in the room and then just never come get me. So yeah.
Well, we all have
good days,
parents' stories, and some of them better than others.
Some of them better than others.
My mom was just trying to time me in my trash going.
Hey,
so yours locked you in a closet.
Probably an Olympic champion.
Hey, you know what? If I didn't have her fucking knees, if I didn't have her knees, triathlons.
Back then, though, you might have had the record. Like no one else had that record in your house. So let's be real.
No. Everybody was slow as fuck, and I'd be tired. I'd be like, they took like 8 minutes to get out there. What the fuck? Me? No, I was like 5 seconds. Boom, boom, out.
Done.
Yeah. So,
there you go.
Anywho, trash and parent abuse apparently aside.
I needed it.
Let's just put that aside for a second.
A couple more days. It's fine.
So, all right. Mr. Deeds, the first scene that we're talking about, these two guys from New York find out that not only is Deeds' uncle dead, but they have been trying to find out who is the next heir and stuff like that. Who's the next person to get this money, because he had no other descendants. He didn't have kids, supposedly, until you find out at the end. And he didn't have like anybody else in his life. So Deeds was the next one and finds out he gets this money, and he's just this small town guy who writes greeting cards, and he tries to get them into Walmart or Walgreens or Hallmark. He tries to get into Hallmark.
Yep.
And unsuccessfully, unfortunately. He's unsuccessful at it, but this is like his one goal, and he's just like this pizza delivery guy who just makes these cards, which I thought some of them should have been there. I've seen cards, they barely say like 2 words in them.
$10.
Like, yeah, if that. If you get the ones with like glitter on it, motherfucker, that's like $15 right there.
You know what they say glitter is?
Gold?
It's the herpes of the crafting. Because as soon as you get it off, you never get it off you.
Yeah.
One of my clients told me that in therapy once. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Very. I feel like that's a very like crafty kind of joke.
It's a very autistic crafty joke, but also dirty mind autistic crafty joke. Yeah.
Dirty crafty, nothing like a dirty craftsman, you know?
Yeah. I remember what they said to me. I was like, yeah, I got glitter all over me. I'm like, girl, what are you doing?
See what I can do with a 3D printer. Like, what? Dildos.
I Googled it. It's harder than you think, but that was funny.
They break apart pretty easily, if you know what I mean.
Power bottom.
Oof, oof. But yeah, they find out he's this guy who just makes holodeck cards and stuff, and they think that they can take advantage of him, and then they'll get the money or take over the company, and they just want him to sign it over at the end of the day. But I really like these couple scenes because it really emphasizes just how nice he is and how growing up in this small town where everybody's just nice and wholesome, it just kind of goes to show like who he is and how these people who come into these settings who are just already negative coming into and wanting something can all of a sudden kind of ruin the people that it kind of goes against. I mean, I feel like this is like a take on like capitalism. I don't know. It's something there, right? You could just be like, oh, these capitalist fucking guys come in, ruin the town, and then go from there and stuff like that. But hey,
yeah,
deeper messaging for you.
I mean, it is in many ways. You see, right, these big money guys, they're coming in to trick the hell out of Deedsy and to get him to fork over the money. And then you hear at the very, very end there, right, that, oh yeah, it's really sad about that company that's like stripping all the money and firing all those people, right? Because they're trying to gut everything and to get the most money out of it. So fuck everyone who else works there, because you end up finding out the dad's like an awesome dude, or sorry, the uncle's an awesome dude that passed away.
Yeah.
And so I think you showing this first scene, and I know that it was a longer scene, so there's a couple other things in there, but is you see how innocent some of us are, right? A lot of neurodivergent folks, you got some of us dirtbags, some of us narcissistic, blah, 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 right? That's with all populations.
Right.
But I got a lot of folks that are like very innocent, and they're asking me, Naz, is this normal? Is this normal? Is this normal? Is this appropriate? Is this how I'm supposed to act? That cool. And you see some of them get perverted, not a sexual way. They get perverted. They get poisoned.
Mm-hmm.
Because us as neurodivergent folks, ADHD, autistic, highly anxious, quiet, traumatized, you're watching everyone. And you're learning how to act. One of my girlies, grown-ass woman, she said, Naz, I've been watching everyone my whole life. And I am very reserved, but across with my friends, I'm like talkative, having fun and jiving. But at work, I'm looking to see what jokes are people saying, because then I know that's appropriate. I'm looking to see how they act, because then I know that's appropriate, because I don't know what's appropriate, what's not appropriate.
Right.
She's like, I'm kind of she's not her words, a degenerate dirtbag where I'm going to say some funny shit that's out of pocket. That was more what she said. But you don't know until you watch these people. And so in that, you tend to lose yourself. So a lot of my folks that come to me and they're like, Naz, I don't know who I am. I don't know who I am, because instead of Deedsy, who's now, he's probably not going to lose too much of his identity, but I could see how he could, but like, he's not the type of guy to do that.
Yeah.
But a lot of us do. When we're like thrown in with these sharks, and that's where a lot of us start acting bad, like middle school, high school, and then you got to find your identity maybe like later in your 20s, and you get more like solid and confident in it. So what Deedsy goes through there with these sharks that are around him, a lot of us are taking advantage of. I know I was taken advantage of in many ways, and like my behavior got even worse because I was trying to like fit in.
Right.
I do like this scene. I think there's a couple other funny things, Spence. I don't know. I'm sure you caught it. But I don't know how you would react if like this random ass dude was like, I'm not a handshake guy. Bring it in, brother. And then hugged you. Like, I don't know if you'd be like,
It depends, right? It depends on the vibe. Like if somebody's just like, if I see that they're like chill dudes, that like, yeah, I don't mind a hug. I don't mind hugging dudes. Like I've done it before where like, they're like, put that hand away and then just hug. It depends on the situation. And if depends on who you are too.
Context situation.
Context. But like in the moment, usually I'm just going to go in for the hug. Doesn't matter. But like if a guy's trying to be like a douchebag, it'd be like, hey brother, can you give me a hug or some shit while like I'm working or something? I'd be like, get the fuck on my face.
Kind of weird.
No. Yeah. Like that's weird. But like if I'm just chilling and then I meet this guy and he's just like, hey man.
Dap up, maybe hug, right?
Yeah. I don't mind a hug. I'm a hugger.
Question. Client brought up to me the other day, they said, Naz, you get exhausted at these social gatherings, at Christmas, the New Year's, all this shit, right? Yeah. And I said, Naz, I hate the goddamn hugs and the kisses you got to give when you're leaving the goddamn thing. I said, oh shit, I thought that was only like an Arab thing, but you got to go through and hug every single person and then say goodbye to them. Every single person. It's in the Mexican family too. I used to hate that shit, man, because they like kissing you and shit, and the dudes are kissing you too. And I'm like, Dad, can we just go, dog? Like, I just want to go, man.
Yeah.
Did your family ever do that shit where you got to hug each person when you leave?
I mean, hugging, like, yeah, sometimes hugging. And as I got older, like, I've seen a lot of people, and it depends on the people that like actually do it, that want to hug and stuff like that. They have this thing called like a Minnesota goodbye, where like you're just saying like, hey, yeah, we're about to leave, and then you just keep on talking for like the next like 10, 20 minutes.
I love that shit.
And so we call it Minnesota goodbye, because you're not really saying goodbye. You're like saying, all right, we gotta go. And then it's just like, well, let's talk for a little bit more. And we do that. But like when it comes to like hugging and kissing, the kissing did not really happen in my family.
Okay.
Like at all. Never had like kiss goodbyes usually, unless it was like maybe grandma, maybe.
Yeah.
But usually it was hugs. Yeah. Be like, oh, hey, goodbye. Yeah, da, 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 da. Handshakes for like some of the uncles and shit like that, because
Yeah.
don't want to hug them.
No, you had to hug them all. And
No.
I would get so nervous leaving these goddamn things. And my kid brought it up. I'm like, damn, man, that's a trauma unlocked right there, brother. That's just unlocked.
I don't want to say goodbye.
No, man, I ain't
Just wanna
saying that
leave,
shit.
slip out into the darkness.
Oh, 100, man. You know me. I don't even say hello to you when I greet you. I'm like, so.
That's a hello in a hood way. It's a hood hello.
Get in the car.
You know? It's a hood hello.
I know. You think I'm bad. Little Mike don't say shit to you. He don't even say goodbye. You be on the phone, click.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
Bitch. He'll just say, yup. So now sometimes when I hang out with people, yup.
Just hang out with them.
The motherfucker weird. Autistic as shit. But yeah, people let us know. Do y'all hug? And is that shit weird to you? Because when I saw that scene, that's what it made me think about my family and having to hug everyone goodbye.
Yeah.
And just the awkwardness. I don't mind hugging like your grandma goodbye, but then you gotta go through the aunties and uncles and shit. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't have like it also depends on the numbers too, right?
Yeah.
Like if you have like tons of cousins, tons of aunts and uncles, then that's just like
you had to hug them all, bro.
You know, like I had 2 aunts and then they had their husbands and shit, and I had some cousins. But like,
bro, it's like 30 people.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
30 Arabs.
Yeah, I couldn't hug everybody. But like if you don't hug one of them, then they're all gonna be like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah, it's a thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Like disrespectful if you don't hug them.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm sure my dad, I don't really remember. I'm sure he'd be like, you better go hug your auntie. I'm like, man, fuck you too.
Right. Right. Well, all right. Let's go back a little bit to like the person that your client that you were talking to, right? And they're talking about how they kind of watch and they blend in and try to see like everything. Now, for me, when it comes to like new people, I stay quiet. I'm quiet until I understand the setting I'm in. And sometimes when I know that people are not going to be receptive to like the fucked up things I say, then I just like I really just stay quiet and I kind of shut down, because I'm just like, what's the point? Because I'm either going to get somebody else in trouble or myself, and then they're just not whatever. And this has happened, especially like it's happened like with like my chick's like some of her friends, and she hates that I bring it up. She hates it because there's one time where I just did not click with her friend group at all. And like it was so bad. I was just like, I'm never coming back to see these people again. I told her that too. I was like, I never want to see them again, because I just can't handle like how weird they are. And that's me. But like
I would have loved if you would just been like, that's the devil.
They're all you at the devil, you devil liberals.
Oh my God.
They were very like hippie-ish.
Yeah.
And I don't do well with hippie-ish.
I know.
Much where they're just like, hey man, like I'm like, oh God, shut the fuck up.
I know how you are with white folks with dreads too.
I hate
I
them
know, I hate
so
it. I don't
much.
like it either, bro. I don't.
No, it's everybody. I can't say there are a few good ones, right?
Yeah.
A few good ones. And like one of my girls, like she knows somebody who like is a musician, but he's like really into like the Jamaican Caribbean culture and shit like that. And they've accepted him and they love him. And I'm just like, hey, that's fine. That's cool. I just never like fucking with people with dreads because it feels like they have like ulterior motives and they think like they're part of this group, even though nobody said that they're part of it. But anyways,
go back. Yeah.
When you're in a group, like how do you like to act when you're in a group of people you don't know and you're trying to, do you do the same thing where you're like, you sit and you kind of like watch around, or do you just take the mask off and you're just like, fuck it? Like,
me and you are lucky in a couple situations because we're large dudes, so I can get away acting a little bit more of an asshole. But you've seen me, and I am much more reserved in public. Actually, I remember hanging out with Colin and his wife out in DC, and her friends came over, and she's like, "Damn, I ain't never seen you that quiet. What's going on? Is something wrong?" I said, "I don't know them people."
It's true.
Yeah. So I hid like in the kitchen with the baby, and I'm like, "Y'all talk, do your thing. I don't know y'all. I don't want to know y'all. I'm hanging out with the baby." So it's nuanced with me. As I tell people, like that speech that I gave, when I give my speeches, I say the speeches are fake. The speeches are me having fun, the shit talking, they're keeping you engaged, right? They're trying to make sure you get the content, but have a good time. I was like, this is not me. Then you see me when I'm in clinical practice, and most of the time I'm like locked in, a little bit more stoic, not much facial expression. So the normal me, is somewhere in there. You also know normal me is like a crackhead, but then that peters out after like an hour.
Right.
So when I'm meeting around new people, Spence, I'm much more reserved. I'm just kind of watching some things, seeing what's the vibe. Are they going to be overtly racist? Are they going to be, judge me because of the words that I use, the nomenclature, the swag? Like, how do I got to whiten this thing up?
Yeah.
Can I get away with being more feminine in certain ways? Or do I have to be super masculine? Do I have to be super hood? There's just a lot of code switching and autism masking. But I'm normally a little bit more reserved. Normally what I tell my clients is do your best to make sure that you're safe. And then if you see some opportunities, take them. I also tell clients that you're not going to make no friends like fully masking. And if they do, they're falling in love with the mask. So if you can be a little bit more weird after you see that it's safe, be weird. Because if you see the random asshole like Spencer, when we were playing basketball, start laughing, you're like, oh shit, we about to be friends. You like Chinese food? Yeah, I like Chinese food.
Yeah. It's got to fit the vibe, right?
It's got to fit the vibe, but you got to take a chance.
But a lot of people some people don't have that thing in their mind that says, okay, I can read this. I can read this room.
It's hard to read.
This. It's hard to read sometimes.
Yep.
And you really have to get into psychology of people. And like, don't get me wrong, I'm not a psychologist, obviously.
But you're watching people though.
I watch people and I understand that I've always been like a people watcher, and I've always been like trying to see and read the room in a certain way, like the context that you can't see or hear. And sometimes a lot of people, especially a lot of Black people and people of color, understand that context because you have to read the room. And if you don't read the room, they could be put in harm's way.
Yep.
If you don't do that. And that's where a lot of white people don't understand because they've never had to do it. They just fucking go into a room and don't give a fuck.
Because you're good.
Yeah. And you don't have to do anything. You don't have to put on anything for people. You don't have to do any of this. And sometimes for Black people, it's not just like surviving. It's also just getting by and making sure that they can, be successful in life. And so you have to read a room and be like, man, can I be, if I'm from the hood, can I be from the hood? If I'm, if I say I am like more suburban, can I be that without saying that I'm also like a token friend and shit like that? Can I also do that? And you also have to read those rooms and stuff like that. So that's where I think I'll also get my paranoia from my mom. Like my mom's paranoid as fuck, which helped me a lot, especially in life, is just being paranoid and just reading these rooms and being like, I don't like that.
Yep.
Yeah. And just being like, I'm going to stay away from that person. I'm going to stay away from that person. And I'm just not going to do it here. Now, in the context of things, like sometimes you read into things a little too much.
Yep. So it may
and
make
that
you
could fuck
avoid.
you up.
Yep.
Yeah. And that could fuck you up. But at the same time, I'm also thinking ahead of things that could happen so that then I don't have to go through like the rigmarole of like actually, like actually having it happen. And so that can like hold me back, and that could be a hindrance because it could hold me back and be like, man, this could happen, this could happen. But at the same time, it's also probably helped me a lot in my life because I can read the people that I'm seeing and be like, no.
Whether you're reading them right or wrong,
yeah,
because it could happen. But the thing is, the hypervigilance or the trauma response, which is in a lot of Black folk and queer folk, autistic folks too, is keeping you safe. Right. And so it's allowing you to maybe read and react to some places, places. Right. And like, damn, maybe these motherfuckers, they doing some crazy shit. Like, let me not fuck with this. So it's helped you stay around healthier people and safer people. Right. Because I know the paranoia, right? You are much more safer in the things that you do. Right. And you're in. For me, like I'm around not the best people. So which means that when I'm growing up, like I am more like likely to hang out with people that are also sus. Because I'm like, fuck it, this is what everyone's doing. Where Spencer's a little bit more paranoid. He's like, this is probably not a good thing.
Yeah.
Remember, like when we were in New Jersey, remember, and them people were acting shitty as fucking line, and them kids and shit like that. And my dad was getting snippy with him. I'm like, Dad, what are you doing, man?
Oh no, because you and Colin,
we went
inside the store. I was on the line with your dad and with Salim, and I'm just like,
and my dad's talking shit to these kids.
Am I about to get shot?
You about to get shot
in Jersey at a Nike store in line?
Yeah,
really?
It was hoodie shit.
My story ends.
This is how it ends.
Here in a Nike, not even a Nike store, a
it was
Nike outlet. Motherfucker, I get shot in a Nike outlet.
Great times.
Shit with this old Arab dude and your brother.
Hey, my dad don't play, boy. I'm telling you, he just. Hey man, the amount of times I think I've almost been shot while fucking around with him.
Oh, like Jesus Christ.
It's well how it ends. But I'm glad that you brought this up because the hypervigilance does keep people safe. So I wanted to say that anxiety, a little bit of that paranoia, it's not always bad. If it gets exacerbated, obviously bad.
Yeah.
If it gives you, for some of my clients, rightfully so, because they've been harmed. But if it gives you a little bit of that agoraphobia where you kind of don't want to go outside because it's icky, it's unsafe.
Yeah.
I got a lot of clients, awesome Black folk, women, dudes, didn't matter who it is. They just don't want to go outside because going outside means that they got to do stuff, obligations, dress, they have to be perceived. It's just too much. So it's like you see a lot of us that are just homebodies. I was thinking the other day, I'm like, bro, I don't even be driving my car no more. I'm like, I take Salim to work and that's it. Like I leave the house to take him to work and go to the gym. People like, aren't you bored in Indiana? I was like, if I lived in Detroit, I'd go to some games, but otherwise I'm not doing much.
Yeah. It's like, what are you going to do?
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
I mean, you probably go out, you know what I'm saying? You probably go out a little bit.
If I was in Detroit, more. I would. I'd be going to the food. I'd be going out for food.
Yeah, I go out to the food. You got to. It takes you like 20 minutes to get some food. I'd be going to we be getting some Arab food in Mexican town too. Yeah. So yeah.
So I'm glad you showed this part of Mr. Deeds because the naivety, he's not really judging and watching people enough because he didn't grow up in an environment where he had to. So a perfect scene.
Yeah.
Random small thing before we get to the next one.
Yeah.
That old biddy. She was the one in the middle was good looking. She was like, "Ooh, who's your friend?"
Hey Cecil.
Hey Cecil.
Oh, shit.
Hey, is Cecil? Obviously, he's Jewish, but he also looks black. Is he black?
I thought he was Arab.
Is he Arab? Well, you know a lot of Arabs, you motherfucker, they be Jews. So
sure. Well, let's see. Jesus. You know how they be. Do I? Let's see.
Let's see.
Also, Jared Harris, who plays Mac, who's like the guy. His name is Eric Avari. So he was in Mummy, the first one. He was great.
He was?
So he was from India. Actually.
India. There's Indian. There you go. Because I know he's got that really nice, like thick beard, and I was like, this ain't no. Yeah, this is like an Arab beard. No, he's Indian. Could have been a Jewish beard. Boy, he got that good Indian hair.
Yes. And he's also a little bit English. I think he's like English though, but colonizers. What are you gonna do?
Oh my God. True.
It's
true.
English colonizers.
I know.
But yeah.
Fuckers.
So yeah, Cecil.
I think that's everything. Oh my God. Last thing. Crazy eyes.
Oh yeah, crazy.
A lot of us, and we're going to get back to the hypervigilance. So a lot of us will know immediately if someone is, not cool. A little bit maybe racist, sexist, misogynistic, extremely homophobic. You're going to know quickly. We have Frank Lee on with us for that podcast about the 3D print. And he's like, hey man, I want to do a pod about this one thing about cosplaying and like the queer community and safety. He's like, we will kick your ass out. You get rooted out pretty quickly. Yeah. It's actually studies show, Spence, that folks of color, black and brown, can see it pretty quickly if you ain't right. Like, if you don't like us.
Yeah.
And so when Crazy Eyes like, I don't like them. I'm like, damn, bro, you see it for like 2 seconds. It also felt very autistic. Like, nope.
Yeah. He also likes, he always has the weirdest pizza combos, like
Oreos,
fries and Oreos on his pizza, and then peanut butter and gumballs on his other pizza.
The fucked up thing is that Oreo wasn't even like diced like Oreo cookie ice cream.
It was a whole
Oreo.
A
whole fucking Oreo.
Hey, you gotta make your clients happy. Gotta make your customer happy.
In crinkle fries. Not even like.
I've always I feel like I want to try it, but I also feel like it's gonna be disgusting. But I don't know. Maybe it's one of those combos that are like really good. Like you don't know. It's one of those like you don't know if they're good or not until you try it.
I'm so sorry for making this comment.
Oh, here we go.
I was watching New Girl, and Smith said, it was 2000. American Pie just came out, and everyone was screwing pies. I don't know why I just thought of this.
Because you want to fuck a pie.
I did.
Why?
I did.
Why?
Everyone was screwing pies. What you mean? Why?
Everybody.
Everyone fucked a pie. Everyone who saw that movie was like, I'm gonna fuck a pie.
True. That's true.
So you didn't do it, okay? Schmidt did. Nick did.
You don't get like a bladder infection.
I still ate it. I'm done. We're pivoting
to a little bit more salty than usual. Anywho,
I know what I was doing.
Yeah, God, fucking A.
Don't be king shaming me.
You know what's fucked up is that you're fucking then you hit the tin.
I remember my cousins talking about it. We like, yeah, man, we fucking pies this weekend.
Oh my God. That's one way to keep your cousins happy.
We baking pies this weekend?
Jesus Christ. Yep. Yeah. Never gonna get a career after this. Anywho.
Never. Okay.
The next scene is, I just like this scene. It's probably one of my favorite scenes in the movie. It's where Deeds just starts singing Space Oddity by David Bowie. Just love the scene. Just love it. They just start singing, and then
awesome.
What's his face just fucking ruins it because he's a fucking asshole who just gotta ruin everything. Everything's gotta be so serious. Yeah. And then he just tells him how, and then you also in the beginning of this, he says just how much of he just is like, this guy's an idiot. He can't do anything. And it just shows that even in this wholesome moment, even where Cecil starts singing and loves having the moment, he just has to ruin it because, he's this serious businessman. Can't have any fun. But yeah.
Whether that's true or not, yes, it's probably true, but also he's just a miserable fuck.
Oh, yeah.
And miserable people want to make other people miserable. So if you see other people having joy, you'll see it sometimes with some toxic ass parents. Their kids are having joy, maybe doing bigger and better things. Maybe the girlie's doing really good at arts and crafts, right? And then they'll just shit all over. And it's like, why? Like, what are we doing? So we see everyone joining in. Everyone's having a good ass time. And you're like, stop. Like, why would you fuck up a good thing?
Yeah.
Some people are just miserable, bro. Make sure you keep those people out of your life if they're shutting you down and poo-pooing on you and other friends, or they're always talking shit, like horrible gossiping about others.
Yeah.
A lot of you neurodivergent folks probably hanging on to some friends that are hella toxic, and you don't understand that they're probably talking shit about you too and using you.
Yeah.
Be careful of that. My favorite thing about that scene, Spence, is echolalia. So they're all singing and they all got their earworm, and now everyone's just singing, vibing, doing their thing. So a lot of folks, when they get that earworm, they're just singing. I'll be singing a song for days and then I'll forget what it was, and then I'll be like, damn, what the fuck I was singing last week? I don't even know. Pops said it was weird. It was like 2, 3 in the morning. I'm laying in the bed. He's laying in his bed. He said, you turned my music off, and now my brain hurt. I said, what? He said, when the music's not on, my brain feels like staticky, like there's a static noise in it. I said, that might be cancer. He's like, what? He said, there's like a static in it, and there's just so many thoughts and so much loudness. And then as soon as the music comes on, he said, I'm just bebopping around. I can do all the cleaning, this and that, right? Everything's just vibing.
Right.
So that music and singing it, replaying it, rehearsing it, right, vibing to it is calming for so many anxious, neurodivergent, autistic, ADHD folks, trauma folks. And it was just funny. Pop was like, it's like a static. Like, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, Dad. I don't have static in
your brain,
in my mind. I said, go be the weed. He's like, no, it's always there. I'm like, okay. It's the same songs. Oh my God. To Be a Brown when I was a kid, bro, it was Santana, the Supernatural album, Pink Floyd, and Elton John. I don't know what albums it was, but that's all we was listening to. Them 3 tape players in the truck when he got out of prison. This is the only 3 tapes we listened to.
Nice. That's all you need.
They hit. And I'm still listening to Santana to this day.
Yeah.
Now I know, motherfucker. He be like, this got me through prison. I'm like, I'm sure it did, your autistic ass. You just keep listening to the same shit.
I don't like Elton John. Saturday nights are always for fighting.
I'm telling you. Good shit. Yeah, echolalia. So that was a really good scene for that. So if you and your community start singing, dancing, and jiving, having a good ass time, now you know this is a good representation of that. And you see a lot of neurodivergent folks do that. I was in group therapy, Spence, and I said, if I say Krusty Krab pizza, what does that do to you? One of the girls starts screaming, is the pizza? And it was like 3 out of 10 started tweaking, like having a blast. I'm like, yep, that's us. That's us. You autistic.
You got it. You got it.
You got it. You got it, man.
Yeah.
See? Echolalia is right there. As soon as you say something and it brings up a song.
It's true. Yeah. I think Dom definitely has that. Like anytime I bring up like a certain word, she just starts singing. Just hits right there. She's just like, I'm like, how the fuck did you even? But
the movie quotes too.
Oh yeah, sometimes.
So with you, it's the movie quotes.
So, yeah, usually,
yeah.
But
she's the songs.
She is the song.
Yeah.
And also any type of like Vine or any of those like couple second clips and shit like that. You say a certain like word or phrase, just boom, just goes back to like one of those fucking vibes.
That's the new thing now. The echolalia and the regurgitation of those reels. Yeah, I'm not one of them yet.
No, I don't think I'd ever be one of them.
It's for the youngins.
My brain's just like, nah, can't do that. Because I think that was what we had. It was like movies. It was like, that's how we quote and things like that. That's what we do. But then younger generations, they just watch. They're on their phones all the time.
She got that young mind.
Yep.
She's been polluted by the TikTok. I was gonna say some shit about who owns the TikTok, but I don't feel like getting in trouble.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ! Moving on. Still need a job. The next one. So this is when. So Deeds. Okay, so can't even say it. I'm trying to phrase it right. So, this chick they met, she was getting mugged. She was getting mugged by her coworker because they heard that he likes saving damsels in distress, right? And so, of course, in New York, like she has like her coworker try to like mug her, and God, I wanted to put the clip in, but it's just so stupid and hilarious. She was like, molest me. Swear to God. Didn't even fucking...
Oh, I remember that now.
Yeah. And then he's like, okay, let's do this. And let's do it right. And then
he beats the shit out of him.
And then Deeds, beats the shit out of him. and and after that they go to dinner, right? So they're like, hey, let's go to dinner. And um so then he gets invited over to this table with all these, higher up people, people that are, just on the higher end of the totem pole and all that shit when it comes to like New York and wealth and all that bullshit. And so they invite him over, and then he's just being his innocent self, just being, hey, let's talk about this, and then I do greeting cards, and then they just start laughing at him after he recites one. And I like this scene because it shows that even though he is in a unfamiliar place, he is in a restaurant that's way above what he's ever done before, he's still able to be himself and not give a fuck. And not to mention, this dude's also in a zip up hoodie, like while everybody else is in suits and dresses and shit. Like, this goes a long way because it also shows that although you may not be accepted inside of these certain groups and things like that, just keeping your integrity and who you are really does go a long way, because at the end of the day, he still has his self-respect and he still has who he is to really go back to. And he doesn't care if he has to go back to Drake Falls, because that's where he wants to be. He's only here because he wants to, see what his uncle was about and, maybe get some money and probably make the town even better with his money. And I like that scene. I also like the fact that he just beats the shit out of him. Something that we can't do, right? Like, we get in these situations where we don't like these people we're around, they make fun of us, they do all this shit. We can't beat them up because the repercussions that comes along with doing that, but then also because then you are seen as like a piece of shit or a monster or whatever you are, because you're all of a sudden bringing out this aggression that they weren't bringing out, even though they were doing some shit. It doesn't matter. They only see when you hit them. They don't actually see like everything before that. And I think a lot of people wish they could, do what Deeds did, but unfortunately we can't. So
they said a lot of shit be a lot different if we could, like, act out a little bit of violence. But you can't. You can't touch anyone. I haven't put my hands on anyone in a long time since I've been in trouble. So we're talking like 2010. And you just don't do it. You don't do it because it's just going to get you in more trouble. You're going to get prosecuted. You're going to lose your job. You can't blow up in the office, even though I've blown up many times in the office. You just got to do your best to like not have that meltdown public out of violence or hostility, retaliation. If it's with your friends or your partner, also do your best to like hold your tongue and talk to them like, professionally. This scene is tight, man, because the teasing and the bullying. So, right, you're talking about how he keeps like his core identity. He's able to do that because he got his people. He said like, hey, man, I wouldn't treat you like this if I'm different than you. But if you come to where I'm from, we wouldn't treat you like this, man. It's fucked up. And so I really love that because he's got that community that supports him. He feels one with, and thus he don't know nobody nothing. He got his people. I don't care what you think. It's fantastic. Not a lot of people do have that. And so they may sell their soul, and that teasing is the reason why a lot of these kids don't say nothing, Spence. That's why people shut their personalities down. They don't talk. They don't show no one their special interest, their books, their movies. They don't talk about none of it because you'll judge it, you'll poop on it, and they just stop. So, right, he shares something very intimate, his writing, his poetry, his cards, and then you poop on it. It's a one-way ticket to never have that person ever talk to you and open up about anything ever again. And children remember these things. So if you're raising these little neurodivergent kiddos, they remember if you're pooping on them or not. Do your best to be affirming, to be a bright light, to allow the embers of their creativity to continue flourishing. Why stomp it out? It's like the rotten fuckers that tell them that Santa's not real and all that. Why? They don't need to know that. It's fine. Let them be creative, imaginative. Not everyone needs to be super depressed and like worried about making money, going to college, paying bills. And So that scene made me think about everyone. The light just dies out. It just dies out. And it's like so saddening to see with so many of my clients. So I'll slowly egg them on to do the creative stuff, the cool stuff, the fun stuff.
Yeah.
Slowly help them find their community, whatever it is. Oh, I'd be weird, or there's no one like me. No, there is. There is. The violence, obviously, that can't happen. As me, who's been in many fights, it just can't happen. Do yourself best to protect yourselves. For some reason, I thought when the fat guy fell down, like a shrimp got stuck in his mouth and like he choked on it. But no, he just like shit himself.
He just shit himself.
There you go. Yeah, I could have swore something with like a shrimp.
No, I think that was just...
That might be a different Adam Sandler movie when someone chokes on shrimp.
No, please.
I'll take a shrimp. You know, bubblegum shrimp.
Let me just choke on this shrimp. It's like, what does that mean?
Pause.
Pause the whole damn thing. Shit. Freeze it.
Tasty. All right.
Yeah.
What's next? The funny one?
Yeah. So this is the tennis one. Yeah. It's just hilarious. I always fucking laugh so fucking hard from the scene. Just, it's so like when you talk about just like physical comedy, like this is so good.
Yep.
It's so good because the first one when he rips it to that old guy and
That's
he just
fucked.
makes that sound. That's just that was so good. When I was a kid, I would laugh my fucking ass off at this scene because I would have to rewind that shit because I was like, I gotta watch that again and again and again.
Remember?
What?
Pause. Remember? It was Was it Water Boy? Where he throws something like a base and it hits that fucking guy in the window?
What was it?
It's Water Boy.
No, I'm thinking like, was it baseball? It was something, but yeah, I think it was Henry Winkler.
Winkler throws something.
He threw it, and it could be the same guy, to be honest with you. It could be the same guy. It could be the professor, but like
it could be.
That was a little, maybe got a little skinny. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
Big dude.
When people get hit with shit, I don't know why. So long as they don't get hurt. I don't like the shit on TikTok where you watch people like. No, I don't like that. I like the funny hit.
No, I like I think people need to understand, like, when you watch like Jackass, like when we grow up on Jackass and stuff like that, that shit was fucking hilarious.
It was
like, it's gross, some of it, but hilarious. And I don't know. I don't think one thing that so Naked Gun, they just had a new one come out with Liam Neeson that was by like Seth MacFarlane.
Okay.
Like he was a producer. And one of the things that he said was that a lot of kids these days didn't grow up with slapstick.
No.
And so they don't really understand what it is. And so they were trying to introduce it slowly and try to be like, hey, this is slapstick and this is what it is. Like, I tried to get my chick to watch the original Naked Guns and she just couldn't do it because there's so much A going on, and then B, slapstick just doesn't resonate.
Hit.
No, it doesn't resonate with them.
I don't know about you.
I'm laughing my ass off.
I grew up I was watching always on the weekends on the Tube TV, the Three Stooges, the original cast. Crack.
Three Stooges, great.
Bro.
Yeah. They did a remake of it, and it was actually pretty good. I actually really liked it.
Okay.
They did a remake, a newer one. One of them was the gay guy from Will and Grace.
Okay.
What was his name? Oh my god! But whatever. He was in it. Like, it was actually pretty funny. I actually really liked it, and it was pretty much like the old show, but like a little bit more modern.
Yeah. Always a good time.
So definitely recommend that. But yeah, and this slapstick comedy, I hope it's on its way to like come back a little bit, because like some of the funniest movies I've ever seen like have that slapstick. And it's kind of like all those different scary movies, and like that genre is completely gone.
Yeah, the spoof.
Yeah, nobody spoofs anything anymore because they overdid it. They overdid too many spoofs.
They did.
But we don't, and hopefully with like the new scary movie coming out, like that will
I heard about
hopefully
that.
change.
Yeah.
And we get a lot more different ones instead of like the same regurgitated ones that we had before.
Yeah.
Like if you think about it, like Young Frankenstein, like that was a spoof movie with Gene Wilder
Okay.
and like of Frankenstein. And it was so funny and so good by Mel Brooks that I hope this genre comes back again with time, because I feel like kids should watch these movies.
I think the reason why my autistic ass likes it, because to me it almost comes out of nowhere. Like you're expecting one thing and then it's pop, boom, it's in your face. And like, it's the stuff that comes out of nowhere that always gets me on Instagram or like movies. I'm just like, damn.
Right.
I just be cracking up.
Mm-hmm.
Slapstick. Yeah. It's a good time. I highly recommend Three Stooges to a lot of folks.
Yeah, they were ahead of their time.
That was wild. And it's
Charlie
black
Chaplin.
and white.
Charlie Chaplin was good too.
Yep.
I like this stuff.
All right.
Yeah. But yeah, that's why I picked the scene.
A funny scene.
Funny.
So that's one of your favorite funny scenes there. The two scenes that stick out in my head.
Mm-hmm.
I can never go past a fucking water fountain without hoping and praying that Kool-Aid ain't coming out.
Hawaiian Punch.
I remember, like, as I was younger and to this day, I'm like, I hope I get enough money where I can get Hawaiian Punch water fountain in my house.
I think we all wanted to get to that point in our lives, you know.
Hawaiian Punch water fountain. I'm sure it can't be that expensive to get some type of Hawaiian Punch water fountain. I don't know.
Yeah, like,
maybe you hook up to the
circulate
fridge.
that shit.
I don't know, but all I know is every
I
time
don't know how it's supposed to happen, but it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. I want Kool-Aid in my mouth. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're just drinking that dude's sperm.
Giggity. Jesus. And then the other scene is sneaky, sneaky. Like I say that all the same. Sneaky, sneaky.
Yeah, that's
Sneaky,
a good one.
sneaky. It's one of my favorite sayings.
He's great.
Oh, he's awesome.
Yeah.
I was actually
Yeah, man.
scared of him in this show.
Why?
He's creepy.
But he's a fun creepy, you know? He's like, hey.
That's what I tell my clients.
He also loves feet, so I think y'all got something in common there.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm telling you.
Something about Latino men and their feet.
We got that little je ne sais quoi, you know, we're like a little foot play.
Yeah, like a toe in your mouth. It's fun.
Mm-hmm. A little bit of
John
pie.
Turturro.
Tortuga. I like Tortuga.
Yeah. But, you know.
Okay.
This is... we have one more scene left, and there's also this one scene that was really great where the great Al Sharpton actually made
an appearance.
Yeah, which of all the movies, you're like, Al Sharpton's in a Adam Sandler movie? Okay. But yeah, it was one of the funeral scenes, and that was hilarious. That whole scene's hilarious too. But with this last
that's
scene,
right. Yeah.
where his uncle's frozen, head comes out of the coffin, just then they have to put it back in, and he snaps his arm to get it back in. He's like, "Oh, sorry, thanks for the apartment."
Slapstick.
Right.
Slapstick.
Yeah,
Yep.
It's great. But with this last scene, it takes a turn a little bit, and I wanted to show that because it just shows that once you could relate it to, like, if you're overstimulated or if you're in these environments for too long that are just something that doesn't correlate with who you are as a person, then you can really turn into that environment or those people that you're around, even though as we know, Deeds is not that type of person.
No.
He's, very nice guy, very wholesome, but even when, like, he got wronged by this woman who was, like, spying on him essentially and recording him at his worst moments and then using that to make him look like he's a fucking psychopath who just starts humping fucking black women that he saved from a burning building. This movie has everything. All right. Even though he's kind of crazy right now, Rob Schneider, when he was his delivery guy character from Big Daddy, he was like, holy shit, it's a cat. Such a great fucking movie. Even after all of this, and even though at the beginning he's like, just, you're full of shit, like, where are all the cameras, you're bullshitting me right now, even after all that, he still goes and he saves her because he understands who he is in heart of hearts. He understands exactly who he is as a person. And even though he was wronged by so many people, and that the company was even taken by people who were terrible, terrible people, and everybody's laid off and all that shit. Didn't matter, because at the end of the day, he knows who he is, and that being a good person is well above being that shitty person that's going to let somebody drown in front of him. So
shitty, petty. So let's not take the scene literal and let's apply it to everybody.
Yeah.
Spencer's saying very well with the hyperphantasia here. The metaphor here is that people will change you. Hopefully they don't change you too much, but at your core, you know who you are, and do your best not to allow them to pervert you, poison you, indoctrinate you in this thing that you know goes against everything that you stand for. If you are a kind person, continue to be a kind person. I have clients all the time that ask me, who's like, I should just stop doing this because everyone sucks. Okay, but then you might not have no more friends at all. You got to take chances, or I'm going to stop saying hello to people, or I'm going to stop doing this creative thing because people made fun of me. Like, why would you allow yourself to dim? Why would you dim yourself for others? And so obviously I'm not advocating if anyone's like abusing you to be kind to them, right? I'm saying set boundaries with those people, but don't allow them to then force you to project out this toxicity towards yourself and to others, right? If you're out of that harmful environment and now you're a grown-ass adult, or you're out of their place and you're in college now, you can't use that as an excuse for you to be an asshole. You really can't. We need to like be better for ourselves to continue who we want to be. And so I had someone today, Spence. They're talking about all the stuff that's going on, and they said, hey man, their birthday's coming up. And I said, you should still say happy birthday. Like, there is nothing wrong with that. You're not breaking any horrible boundary for yourself. Say happy birthday. You're a good guy. And then you have the harder, deeper conversations about shit that needs to be met in the relationship after that, and hold them to the fire. But you don't have to like withhold things. And now it's like this whole petty tit for tat thing. That's not what I advocate for. Because then you just feel bad. And I don't want them to feel bad about being bad. I had another client just before the Spences. Am I a bad person? I'll be real with you, homie. Bad people don't ask the shit that you just asked me. Your family that hurts you, they're not sitting there thinking about the ways in which they hurt you and the ways they degrade you. They're not thinking about it. You're always thinking about it. And she's like, I just feel like I do too much for people, and you do, and we've gotten better at that. Well, I did this one thing today and I went out of my way and I dropped my friend off the airport, and I'm not even really that cool with him. But the thing is you're not a bad person, and a good person does things for people. And she paid you, right? So you didn't get fully shit on. Like, she gave you some money. Right. So I would tell people to reemphasize why Spencer brought this is do not lose yourself in the rat race of life. Stick truly to who your core identity is. If it's a lovely, honest, empathetic, kind individual, stick to it. Don't become a miserable fuck like everybody else. If you're the person that wants to greet everyone in the store, like you see people, hey, how you doing? You want to look people in the eye? Fuck it. If you want to give folks some money or cash that may be unhoused, it is what it is. You want to, my mother trained me. She had some good things she talked to me and told me, Spence. So when I see people at the shopping mart and they need some help putting some shit in their car, if people are opening, getting ready, I'll open the door. I do things because like I feel like it's the right thing to do. And also my mom said you should do this. I'm like, okay. Sometimes I'm like, man, I ain't helping this fucking white lady with her shit in her car. And I'm like, nah, man, her old ass about to fall down, dog. I just pray to God that they don't think I'm going to rob them when I'm helping them put their shit in their car.
Oh, God.
I'm going to call the police. Just stick to truly who you are, which is a kind, good person. And don't get lost. So good scene. Does he end up being with her long term? I feel like do they get married or no?
Yeah, because like she, at the end, they all figure out like that what's his face, the butler, is actually the son of the uncle.
Yeah,
because he had an affair with the maid.
Of course he did.
You know,
couldn't resist Latino woman.
Yeah, that's right. With a gap in her fucking
Jesus.
It's true. Would you like me to clean your ficus? Resto?
I heard this white guy. on Reels. He said, if you trying to get Trump to kick out Latina women, he said, you gay. It's like, damn. You just gay. I'm like, damn, okay. You'll strike us. That's terrible. So he inherits everything, and then he
gives him like $1 billion.
And then I think I remember everyone in town has Corvettes, right? Isn't that how it ends?
Yeah, because he bought them all Corvettes. Deeds. He bought them all Corvettes with the $1 billion.
Crazy Eyes, I think, crashes.
Yeah, well, of course. But he was okay. But yeah, they get together, and then he also, the card that he wrote her actually gets published. And so she and at the end she reads it, and then everybody's like with their couples and shit like that. Yeah. It's a good ending, right? Good ending.
Find your people, stick to your people. Have people that push you, continue creating the cards, do your thing. Do whatever the metaphor for your cards is, what Spencer said, do it.
Yeah. And then, I mean, that goes along with this is that even with her character, she was like shitty. She was going down a shitty road. Right?
She was.
Shitty road. Like a job that she was just not great at, but at the same time, like she was good at it. But with that, like she was going down a shitty road, and then she meets Deeds, this really good guy, and then instead of her just being like, whoa, this guy is like creepy, I'm gonna still just use him and throw him away, she actually understands that like he's getting fucked over and that she needs to change in order, for her life to be better. And so there you go.
You're just one good white man away from being a good person.
That's right. The best white man we know.
Jesus. White man.
Yeah. Was it?
No, he was not a white man.
What?
But a lot of white people think he's white.
He wasn't sunburned in any of the pictures I saw.
I know. This motherfucker, he wasn't no redhead, motherfucker.
Hey, they didn't get sunburned back then.
Oh, it wasn't hot enough. It wasn't hot enough. It's global warming sunburning the white folk now.
Yeah,
okay.
Still had that, that tough white skin, that pure
the inbred skin
that doesn't turn colors.
You wearing silver, bitch?
This motherfucker made of pearls. What the fuck?
Jesus. All right. There you go.
All right. With that, check out Mr. Deeds on Netflix while it's here. It's a great movie, hilarious. Winona Ryder. What a catch. Love her. Love Winona Ryder.
Yes.
She's fantastic. Hope nothing but the best with her after like the Stranger Things finale. I don't know if she has anything she's doing. She's just living life right now. She seems like one of the sweetest people you could ever talk to, and she just loves films and movies. So a shout out to her. Winona Ryder. What a lady.
Yeah. Before we skedaddle, this is the first real episode of the year of the new season, the actual new season, not that little fake out I did to y'all a couple of months ago. The actual new season of 2026. So it's exciting to do one by ourselves. Got some guests coming on, some returners, some of our fan favorites. And we're just really excited. Hopefully all of you watched the recap that we did. Me and Spence put out last week, and just really excited. Remember, continue to tag people and comment and DM us about who you want us to invite.
Yep.
That's it.
Shout out to Winona Ryder. Come on the show.
That'd be crazy.
Please.
You never know. She autistic? She might.
I don't know. I have no fucking idea.
Divergent?
Is she?
I don't know. Every actor's divergent.
Maybe. Gotta be different people.
They gotta be.
Anywho, yep. She's gonna really want to come on the show after that. Anywho, thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Spencer. That's Naz, Different Spectrum Podcast.
All right, everyone. Much love, and remember, take care of yourselves.
Or don't.
It's completely up to you. Peace.
Bye. I got blurry for no reason.
Saw that.
Motherfucker.
Oh.
Don't